Okay, my microphone is on. All right, reminder about order of operations. Order of operations, we're told, and probably shouldn't be, but it's please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And just a reminder to you that when we have the order of operations, P stands for what? What does P stand for? It stands for parentheses. And really what it means is grouping symbols. And just a reminder to you, grouping symbols can be parentheses, they can be fraction bars, they could be brackets, they could be absolute value symbols, they can be radicals. Those are all examples of grouping symbols. And if we're working with a fraction bar, we're talking about doing the stuff on the top and then the stuff on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to do that in a different color. Stuff on the top and the stuff on the bottom. Now, what does that E stand for? Jade, you remember? Exponents. Did we do any of those before? Heck no, we didn't. We did not do exponents before. Today, we're going to start doing exponents. Yes, yep. Exponents, which is also known as powers. And actually, it's also the same as square roots, but we're not going to worry about that at this time. Okay, so we're doing exponents today. That comes after, before we do multiplication, we do exponents. Before we do division, we do exponents. After we do grouping symbols. And this one, why did I write this way? Because it doesn't matter as long as it's from left to right. What matters is that we do the leftmost one first, DM or MD. And then this next one, AS or SA, same deal. Subtraction and addition, we learned them first, but they're the least important. We learned them they're the least powerful, if you will. So let's take a look at these and let's be very methodical about this. There's our first problem. What is the very first thing I should do, Travis, on this problem? What should I do first? Help me out. Help a teacher out. Ooh, I'm going to go fountain pen today. Travis, what do I want to do first? I'm going to come back to you, but I have it next time. Danny? What? I want to do what's inside the parentheses. So right now, I want to do this part first. I want to do that 4 plus 2. And what I get when I do 4, whoa, yuck. That is not good. 4 plus 2 gives me 6. Keep those parentheses around there. So is there anything else I can do in any kind of grouping symbols? Is there anything else I can do? No. So looking up here at our list of things, after I do parentheses, I want to do exponents. So what comes next on this problem? Lincoln? 6 times 6, or 6 squared. Do I care whether you type 6 times 6 or 6 to the second power? Nope, don't care. Either way, you are going to get 3. Oh, what's here? What's here, even though it's not written? Multiplication. So I'm going to do 3 times, and what's 6 times 6? 36. And this right here is a no-brainer. I mean, we need a calculator probably in a lot of cases to do this, but I'm thinking you get 108. Is that what it is? Okay. Next one. Travis. You're tired today, aren't you? Tell me what I need to do on this problem. What's the first thing I need to do on number 2? 4 times 2 is exactly right. I want to do 4 times 2 because I'm doing what's inside the parentheses first. 4 times 2 gives me 8. Brian, I did my 4 times 2. I finished up this part. This is done. So now I need to do this. So tell me, Brian, what comes next? 8 to the second power, and that is 64, not 16. It's not 16. And what do I get when I do 49 minus 64? Ben?
Me.
What do we know it should be? Instinctive.
Negative.
It should be negative. Negative what? 15? Is that what you got, Ben?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. There's that one. Moving on along. Okay, we have no grouping symbols right here. So what do we need to do? After grouping symbols comes exponents. And let me highlight just the exponent piece. We got exponents there, and we got exponents there. So, Lincoln, tell me what to do. Okay, so what's 3 squared?
9.
And then 5 times 2 cubed. Brian, what's that? Two times 2 times 2? It's not 6. I'm going to give you a little help there. 8. Okay, we have no grouping symbols. We have no more powers. What do we have to do next? Juan?
5 times 8.
5 times 8 is 100% correct. 5 times 8 gives me 40. And Isabella, can you tell me what you get when you do this last part, negative 9 plus 40?
Negative 260.
Careful. Negative 9 plus 40? Did you hit the wrong key? I think you hit the multiplication key.
I did.
Yeah.
31.
31? I can go along with that. Did anyone know that mentally negative 9 plus 40 was positive 31? So our number sense is hopefully enhanced. That's exactly what it is. It's 40 minus 9. Okay, next one. Isaiah, what do you think I should do first here on this problem? We've got some grouping symbols, so what should we do first?
9 minus 4.
9 minus 4 gives us 5. Let's keep the parentheses around there. Are you all writing this down just like I am? With minor, I mean, some of you might be using a gel pen or something like that. That's cool. We have grouping symbols, but there's nothing we can do inside there. So then we go ahead and say we want to do exponents, right? Exponents is what's after that. So this is our exponent piece right there. This is where the mistake occurs. This is where people who make mistakes with order of operations, this is one of the most popular places to make a mistake. Lincoln? What? 25, he says. 5 squared gives us 25 times 2, and we're going slowly. We're not in a race. Felipe, what do I get now?
50.
50 is correct. 2 times 25 gives us 50. Next. We don't have too many people make mistakes on this one, but it happens from time to time. But I guarantee you when you take your test, I'm going to have the common mistake problems on there. Danny, what do I do first?
3 times 2.
He says we're going to do what's inside the grouping symbols first, and he would be correct. What do I want to do next? Jade, the exponent piece. I want to do this. 6 to the 3rd power, and 6 to the 3rd power gives me, I'm not sure what, 216? 25 minus 216, and this answer has to be what? It has to be a negative. Negative what, Lincoln?
191.
191? Yeah? We're all in agreement on that? Okay, you please try number 6. You do number 6 on your own. If you are somebody who is watching this video, you probably have enough now that you could go ahead. Nah, you better stick around for just a little bit more. Yeah, let's stick around for a little bit more. Bless you. You should get a positive number. It's divisible by, I think, 7 and 6. Am I right?
What?
Hold on. Yeah, I think it's divisible by 7 and 6 and 2 and 3. You got a negative?
I got -22.
Oh, I know what you did. I am knowing what you did. You made one and only one mistake. What's the first thing I need to do, Brian? The what? Yeah, is there anything we can do inside here? Can I do anything inside there? No, it's just one number. So we look at that, we're done with grouping symbols. What comes after grouping symbols? Exponents. And what would our exponents be? This is what we're talking about when we say do the exponents. What is -2 to the 4th power? What is -2 to the 4th power? What is it?
16.
Do you agree? 16? Isabella, what's between that 2 and that parenthesis that's not written? What's right there, even though it's not written? Multiplication. You got it. So there's multiplication. Ben, did you find your mistake? What's 10 to the 1st power? 10. So how about we just don't even write that down? And next, we probably are pretty comfortable with this. Another type of problem that we're going to have in today's homework is the next two, but they're really just order of operations, except that we say to evaluate for the value of a variable. So now we have, in this first one, we've got that A is equal to 5. So we need to take that 5 and put it right there. When we substitute it, what do I want you to use? When you substitute, what do I want you to use? Parentheses. So we've got 3. That's some mighty fine substitution that person did up there. Imogen, what do I want to do first? Grouping symbols?
Yeah.
Can I do anything inside those grouping symbols? Okay, what comes after grouping symbols? Exponents. And when we talk about exponents, we're talking about this right here. So what is that going to give us, Imogen?
25.
You got it. And I think we're probably pretty solid. Juan, what should I do from here? 3 times 25. And then I think that gives us a whopping 73. You try the next one on your own. Don't forget to use parentheses when you substitute. Love them. Love them.
What if I don't want
Then you'll get it wrong.
to?
Travis, do you have practice after school today? Okay, I'd like you to sit up and stay with me for this. We'll make the sleeping up later. No, just this one. What'd you get? You got 40? Imogen got 40. Jade agrees with you. Brennan's nodding his head. Isaiah, 40? Something we've got to work on, right, Brennan?
Yeah.
It works out better when you're trying. Would you agree? What happens here? -6 times -6 is? What would happen with all of our negatives right here? All of our negatives would? They'd go away. They'd cancel because we've got an even number of them. So what we end up with is 36 plus 4, which is 40. Oh, shoot, we've got more good stuff. Oh, heck yeah, we've got all kinds of good stuff. Okay, I'm just going to go through these kind of quickly because I want you to have some time in class to do your homework. What should I do first? Felipe, what should I do first? Yep. There is nothing I can do inside the grouping symbols, right? It's just a single number inside there. So I can't, so doing something here doesn't do me any good. However, next I do exponents, and here are my exponents. I deal with the exponents. You can deal with them both at the same time if you want. That would be fine. What do we get? -4 times 9 plus 27. Isabella, are you keeping up okay? Are you writing that down, Travis? What's next, Danny?
You do -4 times 9.
And then -36 plus 27. Should that be a positive number or a negative number?
Negative.
Why should it be negative?
Because it doesn't cancel out.
Because, well, it's not multiplication though.
Oh.
It's negative because there's more negatives than positives. So that's -9?
Yes.
Can I fly with this? Okay, we've got to do some substituting. What do I need to do when I substitute again? What do I have to use? Parentheses. 2 times -3 squared plus n is 4. Do I really have to use parentheses with the 4 right there? Not really. Does it hurt to do it? No, it doesn't. I'd rather you were consistent and did things right than to be inconsistent. Do I have to do parentheses right now? Juan, what do you think? Anything to do inside those grouping symbols? Nope. So then I've got exponents after that. Even though these guys got smashed this weekend, I still have to go green. Got to do that. What's -3 squared, Brian?
9.
You got it. It's positive because the two negatives would cancel each other out. And then 22. Okay.